Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you the 5 stages I follow in order to come up with a video about a session that I taught on the same day of that session. If you've been following the channel, you will know that I've been sharing my experience of embedding generative AI in one of the units that I teach. And I've been able to continuously release videos, especially the updates, because I use AI to help me generate the script that I then record. And I do everything the same day. I have the session, usually in the morning. Then in the afternoon, I do what I'm going to show you. And then late in the afternoon, I come home and I record the video here in my studio. Stage 1 involves collecting high-quality audio, and I personally collect it using these beauties. This is the wireless go-to microphone, and it's great because you can walk around, it's wireless, and also it records the audio in the microphone part. This is the receiver, this is the microphone part. And what I do as soon as the session finishes and I return to my office, I will download the file, which I then use for stage 2. And stage 2 involves transcribing the audio file. And here, that's where AI starts to play a role. And I use a website, an AI-based website called Riverside FM. When you download the file contains timings, and you don't want that. A short pause here, because after recording the video, I found out a way of downloading the file without the timings. Instead of going to copy to clipboard, you go to download, and then you download the transcript, and this downloads a notepad file with no timings, just the text. I then move on to stage 3, which is to extract meaning, relevant content from this text. And to do so, I use ChatGPT. I use the free version. At this stage is version 3.5, but it's good enough for the task that I have at hand. So I have already done it, so I'm going to show you how I did it. So first I asked to summarize the text. Actually, there was a spelling mistake. I said summary this text rather than summarize this text. So I just uploaded all the text, and what the system did with this prompt was to give me this. This for me is not good enough. First, it's not structured the way I want it to be structured, and there's not enough detail. I want more detail. So I refined the prompt and said, summarize, and again, another spelling mistake. I was in a hurry to do this. Summarize the 5 key ideas in bullet points. So I asked for a specific number of ideas, and I asked the system to answer in bullet points. So this is what the system came up with. So it identified 5 main themes: use of AI, proper prompting, contextualization, skills development, and personal choice. Because I knew we had covered a lot of prompting issues, I wanted to capture that in more detail. So I asked the system, tell me more about prompting. Now here, ChatGPT misunderstood my question, or I didn't ask it clearly enough. And what it did was to provide a generic answer about prompting. So just some generic features of prompting, such as clarity and specificity, contextual information, structured prompts, interactive prompting, and domain expertise. But I wanted ChatGPT to use the text they had given to it. So I refined the prompt and asked, tell me more about prompting in the text I gave you. And that's what ChatGPT came up with. And it was great because it reflected exactly what we had discussed. And it did so in terms of identifying the key issues. In this instance, there were 5 as well. And it related them directly to the things that we had discussed. So after a few minutes, I arrived at a lot of great content that I could then use to create a video around the session that I had with students, which you can find in the channel. AI gives you a lot of great content, but it's not ready to be used in the script. You have to transform it a little bit. You have to clarify, perhaps you have to merge some of the content, and that's what stage 4 is about. Just fine-tune the script based on what ChatGPT gave you. And here I did it by actually adding a bit of context, restructuring the structure a little bit, and just organizing everything in a way that made sense as a script for a video. So from the output of ChatGPT, this is how my final script looked like. I actually merged the issues in three main areas: skill development, personal choice, and crafting effective prompts. And then I added a brief introduction and a brief conclusion, and there it is. Once I have the script ready, I can actually use it, obviously, to record the video, but also for other purposes. I can post it on our VLE, our virtual learning environment, to help students remember the key points discussed. I could use it as a basis for a session where we can delve deeper into these issues, and actually arranged one of those sessions now beyond the scheduled sessions, and students can come and see me in a more informal environment so that we can discuss their use of generative AI in their assignment. I can write a blog post on LinkedIn or other platform, so I can use it in many forms because the content is already there in a fairly well-structured format. By using AI, I could complete the task of preparing a script in around 60 minutes, which is very good use of my time. And not only it saved me time, it allowed me to do something that otherwise I would probably not be able to do due to lack of time, and it allowed me to do it very well. The content that I generated for the video and then that can be used for other purposes is of very good quality. It's very well structured, straight to the point, and captures the essence of the discussions that we had. If you want to watch the video where I actually report on the content of this particular session, update 2, you can watch this video. And if you want to watch the other videos in the series, they are all contained in this playlist. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you at the next video.